Hey guys, how's it going? New day, back out here at the property. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here. Last weekend we had that big ice snowstorm winter weather advisory stuff going on, so was not out here then. It's coming out to check on everything. Got the stuff warming up back there. I'm Brandon. And there's Blisto over there. So it doesn't look like we had any damage out here, which is a good thing. There's been times with that icy weather we lose a lot of tree branches and whatnot, but I didn't see anything. It's still a little wet and not necessarily muddy, but we got this black mud out here that just, or black dirt, that even if when it's slightly wet, it sticks to your boots. Not sure what we're gonna do. Got all those briars and stuff back there that I cut down last time we were out here and pick up. Maybe finish off those areas where I was and then go on over to this area. Kind of debating whether to stay out here this weekend. I do have a lot of work that I'm behind on for work back in town, but kind of need a day away from that stuff because I already put in a ton of work last week on it, and this is kind of like my place to come and decompress. Even though I'm out here working hard, it's a different work than working for somebody and sitting behind a computer all day. At least here I'm out in this beautiful weather. It's still slightly chilly with a wind blowing, but it's like my church to come out here and decompress. So once I get the stuff up here warmed up and get my tools out, I'm gonna get over here and start cleaning up that area and finish up what we started, and then probably come over here after I finish this first spot. I'll think and see if I'm staying or not. Probably gonna stay though. Work can wait. There's always more work, so they'll probably have to wait. All right, well, I'm over here at the spot. Got all my tools ready. Got all this to clean up in here on the ground that I didn't do last time, and then we're gonna tackle getting all these briars out of here. Said it always looks so much less dense in the camera, but trust me, that's really thick in there. Definitely couldn't walk through it. So I'm gonna get started. All right, I think I got a good amount of the briars cut at the bottom. I'll find out sooner or later when I go to pull them. But I think I need to get some of these branches out of my way first too. That'll make it easier to pull. Even though getting the branches out is its own headache with the briars all wrapped around them. But that's the way I'm gonna try it this time. I'm gonna cut some of these branches, pull them out, and then start pulling on some briars. All right, well, I turned the camera off some time ago, thinking I was gonna go take a break, and I got distracted by some low-laying branches that I wanted to make sure I got. And then there's all these pieces a vine. I don't know if you can see them up in there. That just, they break off when you pull them. And so they stay up at just about where I can't reach them. And with my 3-inch vertical, yeah, I'm not grabbing them. But I got it all cleared out. I mean, this is where it was earlier. I can definitely walk through there now. And I got added more to this pile. Added some more to that one. Some more to those over there. You know, made this new one here. And got a lot to clean up now as far as dragging the ground around here. Getting up all the, see, that's just littered with old dead briars. But and some still green ones, short ones. But they still got really sharp stickers on them. If I wasn't in time lapse that whole time, probably hear me cussing a little bit every time getting poked by one of the bigger ones, because they hurt. And like I said, they're like needles pointing at you. But now I'm gonna go take a break, get some water. You probably saw I took my beanie off, started getting hot. And I'm starting to sweat under here a little bit, but there's also a cold wind blowing, and my cheeks are cold. So we'll go take my break, and then we'll get back over here cleaning up stuff. Oh, Blisto's been back over there laying down and supervising. I'm surprised he's in the shade. It's got to be a little chilly. Maybe not for him. I'd much be rather laying in the sun. Oh, now to that break. All right, back from my break. Did a little preliminary raking around the bottom of the trees just to pull that stuff so I can try to get it with the box blade a little easier. But first things first, get all those tree branches dumped off, get these piles of briars all through here taken away. So me and the dog are gonna go take a walk over the creek and see where the best spot is to start dumping that stuff today. And then we'll be back. All right, well, I got it all scraped up, all cleaned up. Big old pile of mess there. And I thought I was recording the whole time. And it turns out, obviously I wasn't. And there was some good stuff there, picking up those briar bundles. The first time I tried to do 2 of them, and that didn't work out very well. It just pushed the second one on over, and I had to go in and try to wrestle it back on there. That wasn't good. Won't do that again, and didn't do it again. And then also over on one of these that were over here, keep pointing you in the sun there, but one that was over here, I tried coming in from that direction, and when I was making the pile, it was the skinny way this way and wide this way. So I should have come in this side, and I was thinking that when I went to pick it up, and of course that didn't work out very well. So yeah, it's kind of a couple funny little things there, little fails on my end. But I got it all picked up. All the briars, went and dumped them. Got all like this scraped up. Like I said, it's looking pretty good over here. Nothing but dirt. Maybe this year some grass will grow. Maybe I'll throw some grass seed down, but it'll probably be just rye. And then that's not a summer grass, so who knows? So gonna pick up and clean up over here and then see what I'm gonna do after that. Ooh, look at that view through there now. Nice to be able to see all the way through that and not, guess when I drive up, not coming up to that big mess of briars and trees in there. So really liking it. All right, here we're over at the next spot that I wanted to clean up, and to be honest, looking at it, I don't know where I want to start. Start over at this end next to the fence, or over here. Oh, not really sure. And I guess in the end, it doesn't really matter because I want to get it all. So I guess ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, well, I went and took a little break, but this is coming along pretty good right here. Got at least this mesquite tree all cleaned out, and starting to get into this nasty stuff over here. But yeah, that's a lot of work to get all that stuff, all those briars out of the tree. But I got a lot more to go. So as you can probably see, sun setting back over there. Nice and pretty sunset. Almost. Still got a ways to go. But I'm gonna keep trucking on this while I got time. And probably catching now as the sun's going down that I did decide to stay. So I'm gonna keep on it and see what I can get done. All right, well, it got pretty dark on me. See, it's hard to see, but that's, well, no, it's not in the camera. Man, wish I had a better view besides through all those trees. But see, it's getting so dark, the street lights came on. So my solar lights. But yeah, I've got a big old pile here of all the stuff I brushed up. 2 big piles of briars, tractor load of tree branches, and I'm gonna call it done because I'm cleared up good here. So the only thing left is all those briars are still up in that tree, so you can see them. But yeah, all that's left is to cut these big branches running off over there into the fence, and I'm gonna catch those when I do the clearing the fence video all the way down yonder. So right now I'm gonna go get the tractor dumped off and pick up my tools, and then go get ready for dark, basically. Make sure I got my lights and stuff, get my fire started and all that. So till next time, later.